Hello, my YouTube people. It's like almost 2 o'clock in the morning, and I have a terrible, terrible migraine, and it has been one hell of a couple of weeks since I last talked to y'all. Let's see, a couple of days, for those of you not on my Facebook, a couple of days after I made the last video, my grandmother was rushed to the hospital, and they bullied us into intubating her, and they kept her sedated for a fucking week using fentanyl and morphine, which is not how you sedate somebody, especially somebody with a weak heart. I think they did it on purpose to keep her heart rate low. But apparently she flatlined while they were doing all this, which they did not tell us at all. And finally she came out of it, and she left the hospital last Thursday. She literally walked out. Well, not walked, because she still can't fucking walk, and we still don't know why. But she's getting better with that. Today she walked almost to the kitchen with my help, so she is getting better about that. But her and my grandfather, because, you know, my grandfather has Alzheimer's and all that, he stayed with me while all this was going on. And the first thing in the morning, I was grandma. And when he would wake up in the middle of the night, he had no clue who I was. I was the nice lady who took care of him. So that was fun. And, you know, anybody who's taking care of somebody with Alzheimer's or knows somebody with Alzheimer's knows they do weird fucking shit. My grandfather was the type of person that I saw him in his tidy whities one time my entire life, and it's because he didn't know that I was sitting there when he was getting ready for work at like 5 in the morning when I was like 4. And he just about died. He was so embarrassed. Well, now he gives not one fuck. And I was taking a shower one night, and I come down. He was asleep when I went to the shower. And I come down, and he has the trash can that I throw the baby's diapers in on top of his little potty that we have, because he can't walk up my stairs, where he's broken both of his hips and his legs and half the bones in his body. He cannot get up my stairs to the bathroom. So I had, you know, a little potty for him. He had the baby's trash can on top of the potty, trying to piss in the trash can. Why? You know? So you just have to roll with it. But my mom has basically been like running all the errands and all that shit, and I've been taking care of them. I've been, you know, getting their coffee and getting them shit to eat and cleaning the house and all that for them, because neither one of them can do it right now, you know. And it's been exhausting, of course, but, you know, my grandmother raised me, so she needs me. Here I am. And then Monday, Tony came home from work at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which obviously was a signal that something was wrong, because he gets off at 9, and said that they fired him over felonies that he put on his application when he got hired. They knew about it when they hired him a year ago. And he was very, very upset. And I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping that he got fired because there's something better out there for him, that we just have to, you know, wait and be patient, and hopefully by the beginning of next week, like this week coming up, he will have that better job. Because if he doesn't get a job by the beginning of next week, we will fall behind on our rent and our bills. And I mean, I'm sure a lot of you out there have been there. You know what's up. So I'm just hoping that this turns out for the best, basically. And my doctor doesn't think I have pneumonia. They think I have something called pleurisy in my lung, and the pain has spread all the way to my right where my stomach is, from my lung all the way over. Instead of just being that little tiny acute pain, it is now spreading. River had a bad ear infection that we're still giving her antibiotics for. Our phone, I called my phone today because we dropped Tony off at the library when my mom picked me up to go to grandma's. And I called my phone my home phone, to ask Tony how it went at the library because he was writing a resume and all that. And some dude answers the phone and tells me that he just got this number 4 hours ago, and it's my phone number. And I'm like, what the actual fuck? So I call Tony on his cell phone, tell him what happened. He calls WOW, our bullshit ass fucking cable internet company, and they proceed to tell him that the person who hooked up our internet and phone a year ago did not, he hooked up the phone but did not include the phone in the package. So we've had a phone for a year for free. And they just figured it out, I guess, today. We knew nothing about it. We had nothing to do with it. This was their third-party representative that did this. And they said nothing to us. They didn't send us a message, a letter, a phone call, fucking nothing. And they took our phone. So I flipped the fuck out, because this seems to be the week of people running all over us, and I'm over it. And he called them back and he argued with them. And they said that they will send somebody over at 8 o'clock in the morning to install the phone. So that's good in a way. Of course, my doctor, who is getting my x-ray results back at the beginning of next week, is going to call a phone that I don't have anymore. That's not great. You know, everybody has that number. That's not great. But at least we'll have a phone. Oh my god, that is hurting so bad. I've been sleeping on the couch because I can't sleep in bed because of how bad my side hurts when I try to lay flat. And it's just been, it has been a hell of the last 2 weeks. These fucking retrogrades that are going on, they are, oh yeah, my debit card locked up today. A gas station took every bit of money that I had left on my debit card for $10 worth of gas. I had $25 at that point in the bank. Took it all. Let's see, what else happened? Just a whole bunch of crazy shit. A whole bunch of crazy shit. A lot of it is Mercury retro related. You know, shit with the phone, debit card, and Tony worked at a call center, so maybe that was also Mercury. I don't know, a lot of people seem to be having employment changes. I know there are other retros going on. I don't remember which ones they are, but maybe that has something to do with another retro. I don't know. I need to do a reading. I know that. Sorry, my fucking head is hurting so bad in the spot on my neck, so I'm just gonna try rubbing it. Bear with me. It's just been a hell of a couple of weeks. And I'm the type of person that I need, like, a little bit of time to myself. And I just haven't had that. And I'm that, combined with everything else, like, I'm ready to blow. I'm like the fucking volcano that's just ready to blow. I didn't even, like, I was so busy with my grandpa and taking care of him when grandma was in the hospital that I didn't even process that she could die, you know, that her heart rate was too low and she had respiratory failure, and I didn't process any of it. And today I had a mini breakdown because I didn't have the money to, usually when it's Easter, I go, and my niece is I'm going to be 8 years old, and every year of her life, I've gone and I've gotten the candy and a basket and little stuffed animals and all that, or whatever she was into, you know, when she was little, it was stuffed animals. And I made her basket because I do not like the pre-made ones whatsoever. They don't have enough candy and they're expensive as fuck. But I did that every year. And this year I had to get the pre-made ones because I could not afford to put baskets together. And that was what almost sent me over the edge. That was what almost made me completely break down over absolutely everything that's been going on. I am that type of person, though. I hold shit in, and it will be the most random thing that makes me just blow. But, you know me. I'm going to keep on keeping on. I just need to, you know, toughen up. You know how they say man up? Well, I think that given the fact that women have been known to lift vehicles off of their children, I believe the saying should be mom up. And I need to mom up. Suck it up and mom up. But, yeah, it's been, oh god damn that hurts. Sorry y'all. I know I'm moving all over the place, but I'm just trying to find a spot where that does not hurt, and I don't think there is one. Oh my god. Okay, so, yeah, I've been a wreck. Shit has been crazy. I've been a wreck internally. I've been holding it all together externally, but internally yeah. I mean, oh my gosh. See, here's the thing. Tony didn't need another job. The job he had was not, we were barely scraping by. Like, we can't even afford food. I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. Because we buy the baby's food, she gets her little Gerber dinners because they have all the nutrients she needs and all that. And she eats those every day. She eats the ravioli for lunch and the macaroni for dinner because those are the only ones she'll eat. But, and she loves them. But getting enough of them per paycheck, you know, you gotta get 2 weeks worth. She eats at least 2 a day. That's, you know, what, 14, 15. And then her little squeezy things and her breakfast bars and all that. By the time you get all that and her diapers and her wipes, you know, anybody who has kids know they're fucking expensive. So by the time we get all of her stuff, there's usually no money left over for food. He definitely needed another job. But I would have much rather had a situation where he was out looking for another job while he had that one and, you know, had one lined up. This was not a good way for this to happen. But I am putting my faith in the universe and in the gods that this is going to be a very, very good thing, and in the end we are going to be much better off. If it wasn't for faith, I probably would have slit my wrist a long time ago. I'm gonna be straight up. Like, you just have to always keep that faith and witch through it and tell yourself it's gonna be okay, because that's how you make it okay, you know? What was that line from Grey's Anatomy? Oh my god, was it we survive because we want to survive or some shit? Oh my god, migraine. I do not forget lines to Grey's Anatomy. I can literally quote every episode up to like season 10. When after Derek died, I really haven't watched it that much. Not because of Derek dying, just because my life got crazy and I didn't really have time for Grey's anymore. Which is funny because that was my shit for like 10 years. I'm sorry, I'm fucking rambling. Oh my god, I'm rambling. There's something I wanted to tell you. I can't remember what it was. Oh, you guys are gonna get a kick out of this. So, my grandmother, by the way, she's been acting very, very strange since she came out of this. Very strange, very unlike herself. And this is further proof of this. My grandmother, who, you know, told me when I told her that I was a witch that no, I wasn't. And I wasn't allowed to be a witch. She wants to check out the book by a Dane McCoy about folk magic from, you know, West Virginia, from Appalachia. I think that's hilarious. And I'm going to bring it to her tomorrow. And I'm going to shit if she reads it. There was actually something in there that she has done my whole life that I tried to tell her was magic. I think I might have told y'all this before. About the potato with the wart. You rub the potato on the wart, and then you throw it, and you can't see where it lands. You throw it, and as it rots into the ground, your wart goes away, and it does work, by God. I'm here to tell you. And my grandmother, I used to get warts all the time all over my fingers, and my grandmother would do that, and she'd tell me, yeah, you have to believe it's going to work. And then when I became a witch, I'm like, you know that's magic, right? Oh, no, it's not. Yes. There's, like, literally no... oh my god, rational explanation for the potato taking the wart away. But, I think in that book it's a turnip or some shit like that. But it's the same concept. So, yeah, I got a kick out of that one. And, I've been compelled to read Silver Raven Wolf's A Witch's Notebook, and then I'm going to read My Light after that. Now, I've read these books before. I don't know why I'm being drawn toward them, but I also know that when it comes to craft books, if you are drawn toward a book, there is a reason for it. Read the motherfucker. So, I'm reading it when I can, which has not been often. I got a few pages read at the doctor's office because Tony was here where he got fired and he kept the baby. So I got a little bit read in the doctor's office. These past few weeks have been crazy. But I think Miss Fussy Butt over there is getting fussy. I think I might have to end the video. But yeah, if you guys are having a crazy few weeks, because I know a lot of people are, just keep the faith. Keep the faith that we are going through the tower phase and everything is getting turned upside down. But, as we all know, when the tower phase is over, and when everything's torn down, what you rebuild is generally better than what you have. Keep that in mind. So, shit's been crazy. We'll all get through it. Keep on keeping on. Mom up. And I love you all.